interesting talk tonight. As you could tell, I was actually streaming on Twitch earlier, and what I've been feeling and what I've been hearing. Now, everybody knows the whole fiasco that happened with a certain YouTuber, and how do I put this in an opinion, or not opinion, but it's the truth. So anyways, Y2K decided to, of course it's an old one now, it was a talk all over social media, Twitter. Some of you might know exactly who I'm talking about. Y2K ended up setting up their own personal investigators for this particular YouTuber. And as much as I'm going to be forthcoming about this, and watching Young Yeah, he even exploited it too, so did a lot of other famous YouTubers, content creators who also exploited the fact about what happened with Y2K, and, well, actually more like Take-Two, sending the private investigators to a certain YouTuber's house about the Borderlands 3. Some of you who may know on Twitter, pretty much had gotten down to the hashtag boycott Borderlands 3, the kind of like falling ashamed. To be perfectly honest, I think the one that's going to be at fault here isn't going to be the YouTuber who exploited it. I think, in my personal honest opinion, is the person who was trusted those secrets to Take-Two. I think that person should be held solely responsible for the misuse of the content. A lot of things have gone on. The other thing too about Ninja, who had gone on to Mixer, and well, everybody knows the drama there, but a lot of other content creators have been very mixed emotions about their take on Ninja switch over to Mixer, and where everything's gonna go as a whole. So I gotta put it out here, and being in the retail business. Now, the truth of the matter is, I'm trying to get here is, there's a lot of sleazy things that are going on with major corporations. As far as like the microtransactions, quote unquote, gambling, if you want to put it, with GTA, pretty much Fallout 76, which was a big joke by Bethesda. I actually used to follow on the Fallout series a little bit, but I never really bought anything. Same thing with Treyarch and Activision, which I also believe that by watching the videos about the Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which I will never buy. I believe it's a shame that Call of Duty has now gotten into corporate greed, along with the Activision. Of course, BioWare's Anthem has now, it's 100% officially dead, which has been like this for a while. Talk about like really shoddy workmanship on a game. And the new and latest and greatest is coming out in 7 days, which is Black Desert Online. If some of you haven't already pre-ordered it, you might want to pre-order it. So Black Desert Online, as far as I know, it kind of reminds me of the old EverQuest genre in one way. However, I don't know too much about it. All I know is I'm going to be live broadcasting on Twitch, and that's pretty much it. Another little truth here is everything that's been going on, and this is the one I'm going to just pretty much switch gears here. It's not about gaming. all the gun violence that's been going on, with the 2020 election coming up, the presidential election coming up, it's important that people go out and vote. Because this thing about the hate crimes and everything else, people shooting other people. Look, I know some people are gonna say, hey, maybe I'm just being too nice, or maybe I'm just being too laid back about it. Truth of the matter is I'm not really laid back about it. I think it's ridiculous that people shooting one another. I also think that the NRA should be pretty much done for. I think the NRA should be just wiped out. I mean, not what you think, but wiped out meaning, I think they should no longer exist as far as the gun laws are concerned. Background checks should be a thing that should happen, but we have people in Congress who are the conservatives who have their heads so far up their bum hole, they don't even want to do shit about it. They don't want to touch it. So those who are regretting that they voted for a dipshit in office, who some I'm going to refer to as the orange chicken, as some will put it. And I also believe that the little choir boy that he picked as his running mate is also another one that I called the silver hair Billy Goat. So we have the orange chicken and the silver hair Billy Goat. And then we have how do I want to put the name, but Cross-Eyed Wonder Child, who is no longer with the administration. Actually, I'll be perfectly honest here. I don't vote. Well, I do vote, but I don't vote for the crooked side of the politicians. I mean, everybody can say that Republicans, Democrats, not to muck things up here, there's some people who are still brain dead, who are still supporting the orange chicken and the silver-haired Billy Goat. And they think it's okay to rape women, rape little kids, under the fact that they think that the Lord told them to say it. Some whack job politician out somewhere, who knows where, out and down south, thought that raping individuals, kids or women, was the Lord's word, is the okay word for the Lord, which really, in truth, it's not. I also want to put out there about other things, speaking of greed, corruption, and all that fun little doodads. There's been other things that have been spewing. Some of you who haven't, for the younger generation, some of you who haven't yet voted, or if you're intending to vote, please do so coming October, or not October, November. And pretty much it's this year is going to be a very interesting turning point, which we know the orange chicken already just really shot himself in the foot. I thought that was actually freaking awesome and hilarious. I got a message here for the orange chicken out in DC in the White House, that maybe a 5-year-old can understand, and maybe the fact that the silver-haired Billy Goat can probably atone for the murders and deaths of the gay people out in his own state, which was Indiana. Yeah, we all know what this is about. The AIDS pandemic that had spread and killed mostly a good majority of people who were seeking treatment at the time. That freaking the silver-haired Billy Goat thought that eradicating gay people was a wonderful thing to do. And really, he should be the one that should be getting the atonement for what he has done. And the funny thing is, and let's go back a little deeper. Back on Easter Sunday, or back on Easter this past Easter, it's kind of funny how the people down south don't even have Easter stuff when, they say, oh, yeah, we celebrate Easter and stuff like that. But in truth, no, dude, you don't celebrate Easter because you don't have shit out for Easter. You know how I know that is because I had an uncle who went down south and, noticed that some of the people down there, these freaking dumbass inbreds who had voted for Trump and who think that everything's for the Bible. And it's like, oh, well, if you don't celebrate Easter, um, well, in some cases, people don't give thanks to for Christ for dying on the cross, and I think that's really sad. On top of it, if you claim you're religious, I mean, this goes out to the fake freaking evangelicalist little freaking pricks out there who think that they're all hot shit. In truth, they are not, because they're not doing God's work. They're doing this work of as being heretics, and therefore they think that, oh, well, just by doing what they're doing. I mean, all this shit that's going on with the gaming industry, this freaking, I don't know what to call this administration, maybe piece of shit. I think everything that's been happening in 2019 has been a major shit show so far, with all the corruption, all the greed, all the freaking crap that these motherfuckers try to do. And I know it's just a different spiel of things, but you know what? How can you really come up with the exact words of all the greed, the corruption, all this stuff that everybody thinks, or some of these like 1%ers or anything? What I'm trying to get at here is my perception of the majority of these assholes who think that they can feel free to do whatever the fuck they want to do. I mean, let's think about this here. All this greed and corruption and all this other crap that's going on, this like freaking religious freedom or gay defense, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I mean, that's a bunch of bullshit. And, I don't know what else to really say, except that's the truth of pretty much everything. But this shit, all this greed and corruption, all this motherfucking shit that these fucking assholes think that they're all good and high and mighty, this shit's gotta stop. Especially the freaking shootings that are taking place. I mean, come on now. I mean, I have to give a strong fucking kudos to fucking El Paso and Dayton, Ohio to reject the freaking orange chicken. You know what? And I have to give them the biggest congratulations. I really have to. I'm sorry, but this is by far one of the best things I can say about like getting rid of a crooked freaking president who has no concept of anything except for what's up his ass. That, or he's getting down between his boyfriend Putin's legs and sucking his great big juicy, well, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that comes down to it. I mean, the small little wee between that motherfucker's legs. I mean, come on. I mean, I hate to say that the person's name. I don't want to even mention the person's name at this point, because, man, I tell you what, if I mention everybody's name that's been corrupt and everything else, I would might just use a whole 2 gallons of mouthwash to get the bad taste out of my freaking mouth. And it's not worth it. But anyways, I just want to put it out there as a truth. There's nothing special. I'm not doing nothing here with the Warframe game. It's just nothing about Warframe or anything like that. So, I know it's the truth, but if you don't, some people don't want to hear about the actual truth, or, are too blatantly stupid to understand the truth, and they decide to leave a nasty comment or anything. Be advised that I may not even reply to some of those comments. So, if you guys think that maybe I'm just being a bitch, but in truth, I ain't gonna fucking worry about it. If you just want to get nasty about the comments, or if you just want to be agreeable with me on the truth of things and how corrupt society has become, and then we can talk. If you're a negative little motherfucker or a troll, you will be embarrassed to the utmost extent. And I would be more than happy to embarrass you if you're a troll and you disagree with me and then you say other shit. Anyways, this is Michelle362. I am going to say peace, love, and motherfucking happiness. And if you guys don't like motherfucking happiness, well, guess what? That's on you. Anyways, I'm going to say peace out. And have a wonderful year.